just show that I'm streaming, please? There we go. Right. Alright. Okay, now how small is the screen that shows me? That should be good enough, I guess. That should be good enough. Alright. How's it hanging, everybody? I'm gonna be more relaxed here and trying to chill out. I'm gonna try to sit up as much as I can. But welcome to the Sinking City. Now, like as I promised in the stream, this is going to be a... I'm sorry, what? Excuse me for this. This is based off an H.P. Lovecraft. In which case we play some sort of detective and we, I guess, investigate some sort of sunken city, I guess, which is probably going to be some sort of another parallel world. And I think it's an open world, if I remember correctly. Put that up just a little bit. Hit me with the master. Gameplay, subtitles, aim assist. I will do off. Let's see how good my aim can be. Camera sensitivity. I'll put it right where E is. Invert the camera. No crosshairs. I'll turn it. I'll leave it on for now. Ooh. I will just leave it in English. Obviously, take the subtitles on. And here we go. I hope it gives me some sort of things here. So let's see what we got going on here. The case book contains your main case, which reflects your overall story progress. You can work on more than one side case at a time, and cases contain information and investigations in the form of evidence. Some pieces of evidence have icons that hint of what action to perform. Dialogue, take a picture, and so on and so forth. I'm pretty sure this is gonna teach me the ins and outs of the game anyways. So we're gonna go ahead and just jump right in. Frosty welcome. Frosty welcome. Dear Mr. Charles Reed, as you requested, I researched the outbursts of hysteria and visions in the city of Oakmont, Massachusetts? Oakmont, Massachusetts. I'm gonna guess it's Massachusetts. And it turns out that your assumptions were correct. Such cases are indeed more frequent here. Men and women from across the country are drawn to Oakmont, haunted by visions similar to yours. A city drowning, the presence of something great yet unknown. As luck has it, I believe we have stumbled upon the source of your ailment, and the person who might be able to help you with it. Prepare yourself. Then come to Oakmont as soon as you can. I will meet you here to help you on your way. Cordially, Johann von der Berg. Von der Berg? Okie dokie dokie dokie. Why does that guy look like Jean-Claude Van Damme? What the hell? This is one hell of a way to open. What's going on? I'm so confused. What just happened? Oh Oh shit. Dude, what the fuck? What is going on here? Jeez, you're not giving me a moment to try to assess the situation here. And I got myself. Cool. Car on ship. So here I am, the detective Charles Reed. This is already weird right off the bat. I got gunpowder, coil springs. Gun. Okay. Jeez, everything is so weird. Okay, so this is what we just finished reading. Frosty welcome. So, for more information. Okay. Holding camera. We're not gonna grab the gun. Whoa, the 60
Never
grand.
trust a tourist advertisement.
I'm sorry, what is going on here? Everything has just gone crazy right off the bat. Okay. So we just got that out. Oh. What is going on here? I'm already starting to attack things like a madman. Oh, hi. You didn't hear anything that went over there, did you?
Take your belongings off my ship first.
Never trust a tourist advertisement.
The photo of a trophy.
Hope I never have to use it, but something tells me I will.
Ah, pistol. All evidence collected. Okay, so I guess we're good now? Oh my god, it's gonna be one of these games. Okay. Hey there, buddy.
Now get out. Now get out.
Damn, dude, I just got here. Like, what are you trying to pull? Triangles to climb, that's
At
weird.
last, Mr. Charles Reed. What a pleasure to finally meet you in the flesh.
Nice to meet you.
Johannes van der Berg, at your service. I did promise to meet you the moment you arrived.
Ah, much obliged, Mr. Vanderberg. I guess I didn't expect you to mean so literally.
Please call me Johannes. But where are my manners? Welcome to the proud city of Oakmont. Alas, now is not its finest hour, though it is its most important.
So, nice
That's
suit.
an eye-catching suit.
Thank you, Mr. Reed. A mere flood is no excuse for one to abandon one's style.
I take it you're a big fan of yellow.
Well, I have a particular weakness for it. Call it a personal quirk.
I might not know the story, but I know who the character is. I know who the character is.
You said you know someone who can help me with my problem.
Dude, this guy's eyes are like bloodshot red. Like, what the
Such
fuck is
vividness
going
of
on?
dreams is not uncommon here in Oakmont. By chance, the man I spoke of, Robert Throgmorton, is already at the port. He has dedicated
Dude,
a lot
you got
of
some
time and
serious
effort
nose
to
here.
investigate this issue. Alas, I fear he has a more pressing matter on his hands.
Jeez. Live chat. There we go. So,
How can I find Mr. Throgmorton?
Don't worry, you can't miss him. Throgmorton tends to stand out from the crowd.
I'm sure he does. So,
Reaching Oakmont was no easy task. Most maps I found didn't mark it, and this rickety packet ship
guy
is
has
the
a
only
lot of
one that
scars on
sailed
his
here.
face.
Why is that?
Oakmont is no ordinary place. Its unique geographical position and the flood, a recent natural disaster, make it nigh impossible to reach. But you made it, Mr. Reed. I'm sure the tides of fate would have brought you here one way or another.
probably.
Tell me about this flood.
It began 6 months ago. Storms raged for several weeks, and the water has risen ever higher without receding. Now the city is cut off from the mainland. I must say I rather like it, despite the inconvenience. Atmosphere, you know?
Oh, cool.
Can you tell me a little about Mr. Throgmorton?
A remarkable creature. Scion of a robust bloodline. A philanthropist, a scholar, and the patron of the famous Oakmont University. A man of great ambitions and even greater ego. Do not make him wait.
Okay.
I'll need a place to lay my head while I'm here. Any recommendations?
Fear not. I've already feathered a nest for you. There's a room in your name at the Devil's Reef Hotel. Here's the key.
Sounds charming.
Don't judge a book by its cover, Mr. Reed.
What's the best way to get around Oakmont? I'd like to drop my things at the hotel.
Most locals go by foot, or by boat. I've got the latter sorted for you. There's one waiting outside the port.
You're too kind, Johannes. Can you steer me towards the Devil's Reef?
Take this map. I've marked the hotel and a few other key places.
Okay.
How do you fill your days, Mr. Vanderberg?
I host a philosophy club for the like-minded intelligentsia.
This guy is
Gathering
kind of...
seeds of thought.
It just like
Like
jumps you
moths
straight
drawn
onto the
to
story, which I'm not
Oakmont
that much
really
used
have
to when it
much
comes to
market
these kinds
for
of games.
philosophy these days.
There is no consciousness without pain,
Like
Mr.
there was
Reed.
an intro,
No
but like
better moment
other than
for
that, it kind of
clarity
just
than
like
times
was
of hardship.
didn't. There's like no like monologue or something like that, you know?
Other places? Like what?
You're a private eye, yes? Well, I've highlighted the police station, city archive, newspaper, places you'll need to get to the truth. This city is insular, its ways mysterious. No one will take you by the hand, so you better know where to turn in search of a lead.
Well, that's it for now, I think. Thanks for helping me get my bearings.
No. The pleasure was mine, Mr. Reed.
Oh, before you go, how can I get in touch with you later?
Don't worry about that. I'm the kind of man who finds you.
Well, it's daytime, so there's no... It's kind of dark, so there's no real way that he could find, that he could be existing in the light. And if you know what I'm talking about, then you know what I mean. Dude, is this a squid? Why you guys got a squid just hanging out here? Ugh, splashy. So like, oh my god, this game just like jumps you straight into the thick of it like immediately. It's kind of crazy. Like I haven't gotten the chance to sort my bearings yet, man. So I know that this game has DLC, but what I think I'm gonna be focusing on is the main story, and I might record the DLCs. I can't promise you on that part, but sets up traps twice as quickly. Oh shit! I got one knowledge point. So sharpen teeth on traps penetrate requires previous skills. Hard-boiled detective. Keeps an extra bullet loaded, gaining a chance to deal double damage on a pistol. Oh, so you gotta be careful with what you're using. Combat proficiency. Okay, this is kind of crazy. Alright. Trophy plate with a strange fish. Very lifelike. Ugh. Ugh. So, find Robert Throgmorton. Vandenberg said heck, find a person in the promo by the name of Robert Throgmorton. Supposedly he can help me with my visions. With what visions, I'm not entirely sure. But we are going to find out. So I'm gonna just casually just talk, not talk to the locals, because apparently people just don't want to talk to them. Oakmont. I don't think this is the same place as the detective in whoa, that lag. The detective in Call of Cthulhu is. Hi, buddy. How you doing? How these guys are kind of weird, man. So I gotta the Chiron. Alright, so I'm supposed to find some sort of boat. I guess this is the boat I'm supposed to look for? Whoa. Oh, so you can place markers. Wow, you could place markers in case... Oh, wow. Okay. That's pretty cool. Alright. This is kind of a weird game, though. We're already, like, in some... Look at this man!
I don't care about your petty excuses. No one leaves the port until my son is found, and that is final.
Excuse me. Are you Robert Throgmorton?
I am, but not interested. Go away.
The name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator, just arrived from Boston. I was told you might be able to help me.
Private investigator, you say? Well, perhaps we can help each other.
Dude, it's interesting how you say that his features are unusual, but, like, let's not go to that point.
I've heard you're the man to speak to about visions, outbreaks of hysteria. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it myself.
Another newcomer with another problem. Yes, I know what you speak of.
Can I ask you a few questions?
How dare you? My son Albert is missing, and no one in this Innsmouth-ridden city will do a damn thing. But yes, let's talk about your dreams.
If I may ask, what happened to your son?
Why do you care? What's your angle, outsider?
Well, like I said, I'm a PI. Finding people is kind of my specialty.
Is it? Well, Albert was part of a deep-sea expedition I commissioned. This useless fool over here says he found Albert washed ashore in a lifeboat. Says he was barely conscious, out of his mind, talking gibberish in some other language. That he even tried to bite him.
You don't believe him?
Complete malarkey. I know my Albert. I raised him strong and smart, the best of his kind. It couldn't have been him. Albert's disappearance is the work of Innsmouthers, mark my words.
I take it you're not the biggest fan of these Innsmouthers.
Those fish-faced freaks have overrun this city since the police burned Innsmouth to the ground. But now, those filthy migrants occupy half this damned city. The port, Grimhaven Bay, Salvation Harbor, the shells. They are everywhere.
So they're just refugees.
Hardly. They've taken work from the local fishermen. They stir and agitate against us, the Throgmorton family. We are the pillar of this community, not to mention that crime rates have skyrocketed. Simply speaking, they are a big stinking pile of trouble.
Mr. Throgmorton, let me help you. I'm rather good at tracking down missing people. I'll find Albert.
What makes you think you can do it? Oakmont is not exactly friendly to new arrivals.
Let's just say I tend to see things that others miss. And anyway, what have you got to lose? Sounds like you could use every man you can get.
Vera, you have a point, newcomer.
Please forgive the question, but I've never met a man quite like you before.
That's because no man measures up to the Throgmorton lineage. Proud and powerful blood flows through our veins. My father united with a certain royal family, which has blessed all our offspring with these exquisite features.
I need to know more about what happened to Albert.
Dane, did you not listen at all? I already told you everything. After leaving on the expedition, Albert was found on the shore in a lifeboat. This fisherman supposedly brought him to their house, and then left to call me. But when I arrived here, my son was nowhere to be seen.
Anything else?
Clearly, something suspicious occurred inside the house. I suggest you stop dawdling and go see for yourself.
Jesus, man.
Where's the house where this all happened?
For Kay's sake, I thought you were a private eye. We're standing right in front of it.
Bro, you need to watch yourself, man. I know you guys are not keen to newcomers, but if you want this guy to help you find your son, you need to stop being an asshole.
You mentioned a lifeboat. Is it still around?
Yes. Face the house, then to the left is a beach that borders a fence. You'll find it there.
Sorry, did you just say Vera? What does that mean?
You had better get used to the Oakmont dialect, outsider. That is, if you want to fit in. It is a fascinating blend. Vera means fine. I was saying, we have a deal.
I see. Thank you. As much as I'm enjoying the weather, Mr. Throgmorton, it's time for me to get started.
Find my son, newcomer, and be quick about it.
Jesus, man. Alright, so we can pin evidence on the HUD to keep track of your current goals. Hold to switch pin evidence with this thingy, with the right stick. And you can also place evidence on the map and HUD from the casebook screen. Select evidence and then use pin and place on map. Alright. So...
Don't do anything stupid, newcomer. And keep your hands where I can see them.
I've said everything I know. I've said everything I know.
How do you know? It really didn't specify whether or not I can see this thing. Something tells me I'm gonna need my gun. Alright, what we got going on over here? We gotta find this asshole's son. Gorilla face over there. I don't want to be rude, but this guy's clearly a douchebag. Most guys are. It's very hard to tell whether or not
Huh. This dog mat looks better than the owner's bed.
What? This is weird. You have to hold X to search
The
everything.
book is damp and damaged, but clearly well cared for.
Okay, okay. This game is looking a tad interesting. Whoa, that's a big fish. And I'm climbing on the toilet. Oh, the evolution of PS4 engine for the first time. Yeah, I see the power. I see the power now. Jesus Christ. Hello, officer.
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
There was a fierce fight here, but someone tried to flee.
Yeah, they left through the door over there. You can see the blood.
Hello? Hey, can you hear me?
Oh, my head. What? Who are you? Are you police? I've already told them everything.
It's okay. I'm Charles Reed, Private Eye. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son.
Oh, okay. What do you want?
I want to know what happened here. Every detail.
I don't remember much. Me, Paul, and Lewis. We were here. This is our house. Barry was outside, on his business. Then he came back carrying Throgmorton's son. He was unconscious, barely breathing. Barry left again to call Mr. Robert.
Then what?
We put the guy in Lewis's room. Then he started to make these horrible sounds and... Okay. My head began to burst. And he woke up. And after that, I don't remember a thing. Just dreams. Drowned streets, a sleeping giant, a voice that called me...
That sounds familiar.
It really does. It sounds like some of the stuff I guess that he's
Tell
dealing
me
with.
about yourself.
Name's Will Hammond. I'm a fisherman. We all are. Live here together. Me, poor fella Paul, Barry, and Innsmouther Lewis Flynn. We moved here after the flood. I worked on the railroad, but the rail ain't kicking anymore, so I started fishing. It was add or starve.
Okay.
Where are all the other guys?
That's Paul there on the floor. Kay be with him. Barry's outside with Mr. Throgmorton. Lucky rascal missed everything. And I have no idea what Lewis or Throgmorton's son got to. Starting to suspect the worst.
Do you know how Paul died?
I don't know. When I pulled myself together, he was already gone. Kay have mercy on his soul.
Who's Kay?
Who is this K you keep mentioning?
Outsiders, show some respect. Kay is our Lord, our light, our love.
Sorry, I didn't know. I'll leave you to it. Take care of yourself, Will.
Please, detective, sir, tell me the truth. Could it be me? Did I kill Paul? Or, Kay, did I kill him?
I don't know yet, Will. The police will stop anyone coming in or out of here, so I suggest you just try and get some rest.
I'm afraid of what I might dream.
Okay, new Mind Palace clue. And he's back to going insane. Cool. Alright, well, this game is definitely looks like... Oh, whoa. This game definitely has the feel that it's like when the PS4 first came out. And even though it's back with redefining...
Choo-choo.
Okay, got some alcohol. And like, even though they ported it to the PS5 and revamped everything, added the 60 frames, it still feels kind of weird right now.
I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp.
What? Whoa! Whoa! What? I'm sorry, what the fuck was that all about? Why did that happen? Was it because I looked at him? Was it because I was inspecting that?
5 cards short of a full house.
This guy sounds kind of dry at the moment.
I'm surprised they don't have someone's portrait here.
There's a... Wow, it just kind of jumped straight into the story. It's kind of weird. So I know
Sounds
you're here
like
to help
Prohibition
yourself.
hasn't affected Oakmont too much.
Whoa. An ice pick. No, that's a knife. Oh, this is like a ritual dagger.
Never seen knives like this before. Masterful work.
Yeah, it does look kind of cool. The mind's eye. So use mind's eye whenever you see distortion in the corners of the screen and hear a ringing noise. It may reveal images of the past, illusions, omens, or tracks that otherwise would be invisible. Images of the past have an indication zone. See above. Hold to see the full picture. Whoa. So how do I... Alright, I need to definitely bring in the audio for this. I'm hearing like no ringing.
Glenna, Nehri, Glenna, Gebheil, Nugulina,
What? Speaking Eldritch, recognition allows you to understand events that happened in the past. Inspect enough evidence on the scene and a vision will emerge. Step on it and find all the critical scenes. X marks the scenes in chronological order to gain new evidence. So I gotta mark the scenes now? Whoa. Whoa, that's trippy as fuck. Makumazan. Curse of the Were-Jaguar. Because that's a fucking thing. Interesting movie. Oh, is that the Innsmouther? Innsmouther? That looks like he looks like a fishman.
So, that's what an Innsmouther looks like.
Yeah. Interesting. Alright, guys, I'm gonna let you know this right now. I'm not gonna feel very comfortable with this, so I might come back to this game on Friday. Cause I need another chair to sit up straight. Cause this feels very bothersome to me. I did this before in my past streams, but like I could only make it to like an hour or so, and unfortunately it's about to reach that point where even though it's been about 35 minutes, I'm not very comfortable right now. I was playing for like a little bit, for like an hour or two, and my back still is bothering me. So, oh,
Take this, ape face.
oh, they were. Oh, interesting. So, mark the scenes in chronological order to gain.
Yeah, run!
Interesting.
What's happening?
Okay, let's see what we have here.
What's happening?
So, is it just straightforward? Is it gonna make me do this straightforward?
What?
Take this, ape face.
Wait, no. 3. Yeah, 1.
Take this, ape. Yeah, run!
When Albert Throgmorton woke up, he was not himself. He attacked the fishermen, and his hysteria spread to them. When he got wounded, he fled.
Alright. Uh-oh.
My head. I still hear those voices.
Alright, so we found what we needed. For some reason, it's not letting me, Interesting, so deduction. Casebook. This is so confusing. Whoa, what's going on here? Went missing. So, Mind's Palace. Alright, so we gotta do this now. So, one fisherman. There were 3 fishermen, but when I only found 2 of them. So, as soon as he returned unstable. Oh, so Albert Throgmorton was dangerous and posed a threat to Louis Flynn and his. Okay. Alright. So, and Albert Throgmorton spread some sort of psychic influence which made them hysteria. Everyone suffer hysteria. Alright. So we're on the right path. So but I only found two of them. So, and an Innsmouther immediately started shooting at him. No, couldn't have. There we go. So, anti-Throgmorton. So, as an Innsmouther, Lewis and his people have suffered at the hands of the Throgmortons. This could be a reason for their hate. So, it's right over there. I'm gonna probably change that. Change my position for the camera. No, because then you can't see that. Interesting. I gotta change my camera positioning. Probably right here? Or here? In the middle? Where everything is so weird. Fudge. So, there. So I can track down Albert. Albert and the fisherman named Lewis fled the crime scene after the fight in the house. I can sense them using my supernatural sense. The deductions. So now you can track them down. Alright, so now I can follow the omens. Mind's Eye can reveal omens that guide your way. Follow them to find new evidence. So I'm guessing now it's time to find... Oh, but I can't use it as often. That little drop did that much? Dude, this is delirious, man. What is going on? I'm definitely digging this game, though. Whoa, what's going on here? Jeez.
So the fisherman pursued Albert, even let off a few shots.
Alright. So Lewis may have wanted Albert dead because he was a Throgmorton rather than just drive him off. So we're almost with the clues. I'm guessing there's 5 pieces. So where do we go now from here? Whoa.
Even though Albert was wounded, he managed to climb that high. Robert wasn't exaggerating when he said he raised him strong.
Alright, so we gotta go climb up here. So for some reason I can't run. I have to walk. Here? H. Warehouse. I honestly have nothing really to say, but rather just enjoy what's going on because I'm not even sure what's going on here. Like, we know we have to take down the... Oh, thank you for that. Whoa, what?
There's something in the pocket.
I would have to, like, take my camera off the entire time here. Alright, cause... Whoops. And... me. Great. So, Bloodstain. Lewis, please give me one more week. I know I owe you, but I'm underwater like everyone else right now. I don't have enough stock to operate the bar smoothly with the fuzz snooping around the port. Don't worry. I've struck a nice deal with the proper people and should have a steady supply channel soon. Just one more week and I'll return everything with double interest. So they had, this was like their main base of operation and deals. I can only assume. Interesting. This metal strap. So H hash and nothing else. But there's definitely something going on here. Something tells me I should look downstairs. We got some gunpowder. Okay, so we can't come down here. We can't go up. We have no choice but to go down. Woo! Yeah, I cannot run. Oh, running is R2. Interesting. Whoa. Hello? What you got going on over here? Whoa. Jesus. Padlocks. So, padlocks and weak planks can be broken with a shot or a melee attack. Use a shot. Oh, biscuits. Giving me a lot of shell casings for some reason.
The door won't budge.
Well, I swung. Someone's dead. Dude, they hooked. Oh, he's dead.
One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate.
What the fuck?
One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate.
So that means he dead. Dude, that's a whale. That's a baby. What the fuck? Whoa, I'm not taking my chances. You got a demonic creature here. An eldritch monster. Yes, I know about the mind's eye. Shit. Whoops. So the bar owner of the local bar, the owner owes Lewis Flynn money. So Lewis, the inspector, probably killed. The wait, so okay, so the Innsmouth may be hiding at the bar in the Oakland port. So he was murdered. Diving. Yo, we can dive? Oh, we can crouch. Well, duh. Alright, so now we gotta find this asshole. So he was murdered here. Why is this here if you're not gonna let me see what's going on? Alright, so we found the man's son. Unfortunately, the man's son is dead. It's deliberate. So he may be hiding at the bar in Oakland Port. I kind of want to tell this man that his son is dead, but I don't think that'll be a good idea. Dude, are you good? That fish looks like it's hard to cut. Where's the bar? Under the keel bar. Under the keel bar. Ah, this is the bar. So we found the bar. Now we just gotta get in. Under the keel bar. Whoa.
Oh, yeah. Hey, got a spare bullet, fella? I ain't eaten in days.
Bro, really?
Stay alert. Monsters lurk underground. They're everywhere.
You know, if I didn't witness one myself, I would think you're insane.
Ugh, I'll miss the carpenter's food giveaway with this darn port closure.
Come closer, troubled soul. Let me tell you what your future holds.
You're some kind of, fortune teller?
Yes, my dear, yes. Oh, it's so clear. Your path holds many surprises, newcomer.
Really? Like what?
Not so fast, newcomer. I see many things. For a small fee, I'll tell you some of them.
All right, how much? $1?
Your money has no value here, newcomer. After the flood, Oakmonters deal in the practical. Booze, smokes, and bullets. And I'll make it easier for you. I don't smoke.
Alright, one bullet it is.
Let's hear what my future holds.
Good. Let me focus. The sea will be generous in the coming days. Many gifts delivered, and many will regret partaking.
I don't think I follow.
I see old and new. A hard heart against an iron will. Whoever wins, you win too. But you'll only see that from inside a metal cage. And tall pillars. circled by the dead. A race from one to the next, as time itself laughs.
Interesting.
Thank you. I'll keep that in mind.
You are welcome. I can't wait to see what you do.
Tempting fate. Have your fortune read. Interesting. Alright. Where the hell is this guy?
Landlubber.
Welcome to Under the Keel. What do you want?
I'm looking for a man by the name of Lewis Flynn. Any chance he's here?
Yeah. Even if I knew, I don't rat to newcomers.
Robert Throgmorton hired me to investigate his son's disappearance. I found the note about your debt to Lewis near his cold, dead body. And it looks like Lewis murdered Robert's kid. You want him to come here and ask instead of me?
What?
Don't what me. At best, you're harboring a criminal. At worst, you're an accessory to murder.
What? No. I ain't done nothing.
Tell that to Mr. Throgmorton.
No. Throg. Lewis is upstairs. Here's the key.
Smart man. There's your good deed for the day. I've seen some unsettling creatures around. Like nothing I've ever encountered. What are they?
So you met a wild beast, newcomer. No one knows what they are, but consider yourself lucky to still be in one piece. They arrived in the flood. Some say they come from the sea. Others that they are Kay's punishment for us.
And what do you say?
If it bleeds, you can kill it. Keep your gun handy. And if you want to erase the memory, I sell a perfect cure right here. Remember, better to be a coward and live than brave and dead.
I think I remember that saying. I heard that saying before.
Bye.
Bye. He's upstairs, yeah? So you can tell that this game is not like really polished. It's like during the beginning days of during the PS5. PS4.
What the? Get them! Oh! What the? Get them! Oh! What the? Get them! Oh! What the? Get them! Oh!
Oh, that's hilarious. Alright, buddy.
Hey, who are you? What are you doing?
Charles Reed, private investigator. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son Albert, so I think you know why I'm here.
Throg. That darn bartender. It was all that crazy ape's fault. You hear me?
Calm down. I only want to speak, for now. But no, if you reach for your gun, you'll hit the floor faster than you can say poetic justice.
I got nothing to hide.
So?
Start at the beginning. What happened?
We were in our house, me, Paul, and Will. Barry'd gone to the sea. Though I told him that it would only bring bad luck. If he'd listened to me, we'd all still be alive.
Come on, Lewis. Focus.
Right. Well, Barry dragged that damn ape to our house. He was bragging about how much Mr. Throgmorton would give us for saving his son. But that ape, he was out cold. Then woke in an instant and started screaming, attacking us. After that, can't remember a thing.
You shot to kill. No warning, no second chances. You pursued Albert even after he fled. Why?
I can't remember it. When he woke, it was like a bloody mist descended over me. First thing I recall after is that darn warehouse and me covered in blood. I had no idea what happened, though. I suspected it had something to do with that ape. Turns out, I was right.
The things you did to Albert don't look like a bloody rage. A fatal shot to the head, a hidden body. One might start to wonder if it was deliberate.
I don't know what to say. I wasn't myself.
What kind of... why do you... your face, it's,
Oh, so you're here to attack me just because I look different to you? Want to spit on me, whisper to your friends? What's new?
No, I'm sorry. I didn't know how to ask. I've just never met someone like you before. I didn't mean any offense.
Innsmouther's bodies were blessed by the sea. You're gonna see a lot of us here, so you better get over it. We are proud of who we are.
Cool.
I hear there's a bit of a feud between the Innsmouthers and the Throgmortons. Care to fill me in?
Those apes hated us from the moment we arrived in Oakmont. Our home was destroyed. We just needed a place to stay.
Like
the Blackwood Grand family sheltered us, but others were not as hospitable. We needed jobs, food, and medicine. The city denied it all.
And so?
We had to fight for every crumb of bread. And those Throgmortons in their high castle only made our life harder, always conspiring behind our backs, always setting people against us. I'd love to see them suffer like we suffered.
You mentioned a grand family.
So
what do you mean?
This is the racism that we got going on.
So you're a newcomer, huh? Explains a lot.
Yeah, a newcomer with a gun. Answer the question.
Okay. People here are crazy about bloodlines and tradition and reputation. The head honchos of Oakmont are called the Grand Families. There's the Carpenters, who control most of the city's underworld, the Blackwoods, who share kin with Innsmouthers through the Marsh family.
And let me guess, the Throgmortons.
Right, those filthy apes. Now that most of the Blackwoods are gone, there's nobody left to protect us Innsmouthers.
I think I've got all I need.
Please, Mr. Reed, don't tell Throgmorton about me. I know I'm in no position to ask. I didn't want to do whatever it is I did. Honest, have mercy, please. I have a family. Without me, they'll starve.
This is not exactly cut and dry. I need some time to think.
Perhaps I can offer something to grease your grinds. I still have a few bullets on me.
You think you're the first person to offer me a bribe?
Please, Mr. Reed.
Now, don't try my patience further, Mr. Flynn.
Sorry, buddy, but we gotta do the right thing here. Unfortunately, that means that you might have to go through a lot. Even though it's most likely not his fault, considering this town that we're in is in a world and in an area where the surface, it almost seems as if the Innsmouthers are carried on from the race of when like the before time and whatever. You remember how, like, you have the whole, I think it's Darwell, where you got the fish, and then you got it reaches on land, becomes an ape, yada yada yada. Well, maybe it's the humans that the fishes that stood in the waters that evolved over time and grew features of humans, and that's how they grew there. Can I please, like, I can either reveal Lewis's whereabouts to Robert or save him and lie to Robert. Well, unfortunately, we're gonna go down the true path and see where that takes us. Now, it's not always good that the truth is always there is good, but after what he did, unfortunately, it's not necessarily his fault. Maybe we can try to reason with Robert, but I'm pretty sure that's not even possible considering the grudge that they got going with each other. Holy shit, that's a shark. Dude, look at what happened to this shark. It's fucking crazy.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm afraid I have bad news.
Oh, no.
Yeah. I found your son in the basement of a nearby warehouse. I'm sorry, but he was murdered. Shot in the head and the body hidden.
No. It cannot be true. No, no, no. I don't believe it. No.
I've tracked down your son's murderer.
Where? Who is he?
Lie. I'm gonna go down this path. I'm pretty sure there's multiple endings in this game, so we're gonna go for this one and see what happens.
Just as I suspected, the Innsmouther Lewis is responsible for your son's murder. He's hiding at the local bar. Just ask the bartender. Seems like he had a bone to pick with your family and took it out on Albert.
Oh, that scum won't be getting off easy. The whole city shall see what happens when you cross the Throgmortons. Justice, bittersweet as it is, shall be served. It's rare for a newcomer to make himself so useful. Thank you.
Mr. Throgmorton, I hate to press you, but do you think you could help me now?
Yes, you've earned it. Okay, to think a newcomer barely off the boat solves a crime the police couldn't, but I digress. Remind me, what brought you to Oakmont?
Investigating cases.
I'm looking into an outbreak of erratic behavior and madness, all linked to shared visions of this place.
Indeed. Then our goals align. This inexplicable hysteria spread
it's alright, man. I don't know how long I'm gonna be on here.
Explore recent geological
because my back is gonna be killing me later.
Responsible.
Do these cases of hysteria involve shared visions as well?
Since the flood, many Oakmonters have had similar nightmares. Indeed, Professor Doe, the expedition leader, complained of them herself.
Waterlogged ruins with unnatural architecture, a sleeping giant, drowned streets, and a voice calling from the depths.
Her words exactly. She proposed the expedition, desperately wanting to find the cause.
A geological expedition? I'm not sure I follow.
I have reason to believe the flood and this madness have the same source. As above, so below. So I sent men to find out.
Has your expedition found anything?
I do not know. Albert was part of it. His passing cannot be coincidence. Why was he alone at the port? And where are the others?
He said the thing.
You think your son was killed because the expedition uncovered something?
Is it so hard to believe? I had no news for a week, then Albert, the only one I could trust, comes ashore and is killed.
It does sound suspicious.
Mr. Reed, I want you to find out what's going on. I expect you're as interested in the expedition's results as I am.
If I'm going to look into this, I'll need to know more. Where should I start?
I'll give you the address of the expedition's headquarters and a key.
That's all you can tell me?
Let me be clear, Reed. You do not speak to me like that again.
I'm sorry, Mr. Throgmorton. I just meant the more I know, the better.
I am a busy man. I funded the research, but left all preparations to Professor Doe and Albert. When you've finished, come see me at the Throgmorton family manor. It's in Old Grove. Here, I'll show you.
What about my expenses?
They will be reimbursed after you complete your task. And of course, you've earned some compensation for your work here at the port. I'll also include a fair advance in bullets.
Bullets?
The dollar lost its use here, Mr. Reed. After the flood, Oakmont returned to bartering. Bullets mean more than bills.
Interesting. Oh, I got a cartridge. Frosty, welcome. Case completed. New case. Lost at sea.
I've said everything I know.
Don't do anything stupid, newcomer. And keep your hands where I can see them.
Ah, shut the fuck up. Just shut up, man. You guys are nothing. You guys couldn't even freaking follow a simple freaking check thingy. Alright, so we gotta go find, we gotta go find something I don't know about. Mythos, fortune teller's prophecy. Interesting. So we met up with cuz in case you missed some stuff. We met up with some sort of fortune teller who gave us a fortune of, who told us our fortune. We decided to be generous with her. We got into the port and immediately we had to talk to the man that you just saw before us, the ape man, and we had to go find his son. His son was murdered. We found the culprit at a bar, which is a fishman, an Innsmelder, as they called him, and we prosecuted him and essentially just brought him to death. Though it might not necessarily be his fault, because he was inflicted with most likely madness, because Albert was also inflicted with the same thing. He still killed a person. So we're going down the path of truth for the time being, and we see what happens with lies. I'll see what happens with lies on my own time. But here we are now. So the Lost Expedition. So Robert Throgmorton funded an expedition to discover the origin of mass hysteria gripping Oakmont. The expedition was to explore the seabed near Oakmont. Contact the expedition. Woo! Excuse me. Contact with the expedition was soon lost. Albert Throgmorton was the only known survivor, and he was subsequently murdered. I was hired to find any other expedition members dead or alive. Throgmorton will be waiting for my report in his manor in southern Old Grove. And the key to the headquarters. He gave me the key to the expedition's headquarters. It is northern Coverside at the crossroad of Asher Road and Hubert Avenue. Interesting. So, Asher Road and Hubert Avenue. What the flip? So, Bolishton. Damn, what is going on here, man? Yo, this is a big ass world. So, Old Grove. Throgmorton Manor. So, we will need to be putting that there. And, so, northern Coverside. Hubert Avenue and Ashford Road. And now we gotta find that area first. Hubert Avenue and Ashford Road. We're gonna try to find this place. We got Deep Shore Road and Marsh Avenue. Located in the northern Coverside. Grimhaven Bay. We're still trying to look for the street. This is hard. hard. I'm still trying to find this freaking area. But yeah, like we when we started the story, it put you into the story like that. It was kind of crazy. I had no time to really think, and I was just immersing myself into the story. So let's see. Orchard. I need to look for. Here we go. Oh, okay. So, okay, so Asher Road and Hubert Avenue is right here on the northern cover side. The headquarters are located on the northern cover side of Asher Road. So it's got to be somewhere around here. For now, I'll go for right here. Blocked passage, treasure, danger. It's so cool that you can put markers to indicate where you need to go. But, unfortunately, that was just a sneak peek of what's to come next time. I'm probably gonna play this game on Friday. I don't really want to wait that long. I'm not working tomorrow and Thursday, so don't worry about that. But I need to sit down properly, and I need a better chair than what I got now. So we're gonna end this video right where it's at now. We're gonna end the stream right where it's at now. I don't want to make it short, but unfortunately, I'm not trying to mess up my back any worse than it already is. So, with that being said, this will be the preview to Sinking City, and it's looking like it's interesting. The gameplay, I like the whole detective thing going on here, which is why I need to get the ghost detective trick, the ghost trick detective game that just recently came out, and mainly because of the fact that it's created by the same people, the same guy who made the Ace Attorney series, so I have to get it as a fan. But I'm not gonna stream it. That's like the Ace Attorney series. That's gonna be played at my own time. So I can immerse myself in that kind of story. So, with that being said, if you guys happen to enjoy this VOD, be sure to like, subscribe, tap the bell notification, smash all three if you think that's not enough, and you'll be notified on upcoming streams, videos, and VODs that I will be putting up in the future. And the next videos you will most likely see are my Street Fighter World Tour videos. I'm going to try to get the first part in the afternoon, uploaded in the afternoon tomorrow, and then the second part is the same thing. And then I'll try to get working on Cuphead and Maneater as soon as possible, so that way I can have it uploaded during the weekend at least. Layers of Fear, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna most likely play that on my own time. And like I mentioned before, when I get to like the writer's story, I will most likely leave bits, depending on if I can leave the bits long or not, or I could just make it a small part right then and there, depending on like how the writer's story goes after like each person's path. The musician story I will record. I will stream, actually, because that'll be my first time. The musician story is a new DLC that I don't think has been added, so I will make sure to stream that one at least. The other two, the artist and the actor, I'm gonna play those at my own time. So we'll see in Layers of Fear how that Nosferatu, as I'm gonna call him, is connected with Layers of Fear 2, because that has me more interested in one than in one. So with that being said, that'll be all for me, and just remember that I will return to the sinking city. This is your boy Lobo, howling out. Okay, I'll check out the shop now, cuz. Later, everyone.